Hey, Kaitlyn.
Hey, Jeff.
Did you know your back goes at age 28?
For me, it was age 26.
That's unfortunate. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Main Street Game Plan.
I'm still Kaitlyn.
And I'm still Jeff.
And today, we're going to talk about a variety of different topics. But the first one, surprise, we went to Disney in February.
×2.
And we're just now going to talk about it. So it was a shorter weekend trip, but it was pretty eventful, starting with getting to the airport. So I will let Jeff talk about it from there.
Yeah, so picture this. You're on your way to the airport. It is pitch black outside and you're just cruising, going 70 miles an hour. Wife is asleep.
At like 4 in the morning.
And everything is fine until you hear boop boop. And then you think, oh man, that was a pretty big pothole. Gosh darn it. Oh well. And then you see the sensor light comes on and you know exactly what follows next. A flat tire. So we hit a flat tire and I woke Kaitlyn up immediately at like 3 something in the morning. I was like, hey, we hit a flat. Like, we have a flat tire. And I was like, I'm going to try and make it. I guess this was just my fool's thinking or something. That thing was shredded because I say we maybe made it another half mile.
And it was done.
It blew up on us.
So we pulled off of the interstate, and how far away were we from the airport?
We were like about 8 to 10 miles, I would say.
We were almost there. And our flight was supposed to leave out, what time? Around like 6?
Yeah, it was like a 6 a.m. flight. So.
And historic, it was a Spirit flight before Spirit went under, and that was the only time I ever flew Spirit.
That's right. I forgot that was Spirit.
Yep. So we were on the side of the road. We called AAA, and they were on the way, which was, and we would have made it even if we had to wait on AAA. But a good Samaritan, absolute saint of a guy, just so happened to be driving on the road that we were stranded on, and it wasn't a very busy road at all. It was
it was completely dead. There was nothing.
Yeah, I mean, this was early Saturday morning. So he helped us change the tire. He asked if we needed help, and we were like, yes, please. Like, we're trying to get to the airport. We have a flight to catch to go to Orlando. Like, we really need help. And when your nerves are going, your adrenaline's running, you can't like figure out like how to do things right in the moment. So like we really needed his help to get everything. And we were good to go. We got the donut on and we drove very, very carefully to the airport and made it.
Yeah, going back, I had never changed a tire on the Corolla before. And I knew how to unloosen, I knew how to get the tire off, but I didn't know how to use the jack. And some words were issued because this was right before we called AAA. I was panicking. I was like, oh my gosh, we are going to miss our flight. And it had just Kaitlyn was going through a rough time at this point. We needed to go on this flight in the worst way. And I was just panicking, and the fact that Good Samaritan came by, I mean, I think we would have been fine if AAA had come, but once again, you never know. And the fact that he came by on a completely dead road was just an act of God.
Yeah, I think God had us on this trip. He knew we were, I was going through some personal stuff and really needed this trip to just let loose and reset. So we did make it to the airport, made our flight on time, made it to Orlando, and the first thing we did when we landed was, oh my gosh, we have to do something with the car when we get back.
we didn't even make it to the airport. We were already panicking before we even left the airport.
Yeah, we were like, what are we gonna do about this tire? We're gonna have to fix it when we get back. So we were,
and nothing's open at this point. It's 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Now, luckily, we fly out of the Pittsburgh airport, and Jeff grew up in Pittsburgh. So he knew which dealerships to call. We had to book an extra night at the hotel, which we debated, do we just stay at Disney one more night? And it was going to be a lot more expensive, obviously, to do that. And so we just decided to book a hotel in Pittsburgh and wait on the car. But we were able to get everything fixed and made it home. But it was our nerves were pretty shot when we made it there, and we were pretty raveled, and just wanted to try to like let it go, and everything was okay, and enjoy our trip. So we made it to homecoming. Jeff was very stressed about that.
Yeah, a couple of things about that. Number one, even before this accident happened, we always decided to leave 2.5 hours before the flight, just because we did not want to panic. And we still panicked, but we had the time, which was good. Like, it was panicking, but it wasn't like super panicking, because like we had the time to do it. So like, tip number one, guys, leave early before your flight, because you never know what can happen. And that little buffer room, that little 2.5 hours, that saved us, because we still had time to eat and everything.
Yeah, we really did. We only took one carry-on because we were only there a couple days. We didn't have to check a bag or anything. That also probably helped. We also had TSA pre-check, so we got through security super fast. That's another thing I'm so glad we have. And Even though it's usually not bad in Pittsburgh, but in other airports like MCO, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, I felt bad because the entire time, like before the trip and then, or before the flight, and then when we got to MCO, like I was just, I was like on the phone with all these businesses, the car mechanics and stuff like that. And I told Kaitlyn the last thing I wanted to be doing right now was be doing, like, talking to mechanics and doing hotel work. I was like, we are at Disney. It is time to do Disney.
Yeah.
So without further ado, let's talk about the highlights and the new food of Disney. We had homecoming brunch.
That was really good.
Nothing, we had talked about homecoming in the past. My hash was good. It was not great. I've had better dishes there, where I talked about the chicken and donuts and the granddaddy's plate. I don't remember what you got.
I think I got like no, I think I got brunch. I think I got like fried chicken or something. I'm very weird when it comes to meats, and so I felt like they used more of like a dark meat chicken that I wasn't the hugest fan of, but I did get some mac and cheese, and that was delicious. And we got the dessert cake sampler, and that was incredible.
Guys, get the cake sampler.
It was awesome.
Number one, that fried chicken is still the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. But I'm also a dark meat fan, so that could be it. But yeah, the dessert sampler, it's a hummingbird cake, which is like a banana cake, I guess. Mm-hmm. Pecan pie, which I didn't know I liked pecans until the pecan pie. And then their moonshine cake. Guys, it's all incredible.
And I think this was the trip where we became obsessed with Gideon's cold brew, because I like specifically remember like we got to try the peanut butter cold brew for Jeff. And I also got I think like a chocolate mocha cold brew, something like that. Yeah. And it was really good. So of course we had to go on Gideon's run and get some cakes and cookies and cold brew. Just some other highlights. What did we have for dinner that night?
Well, I know what we had for dinner. Was there anything before dinner that we did that was important?
I think so.
All right, I guess we'll skip forward to dinner. It was Sebastian's Bistro.
That is a hidden gem. If you've never tried Sebastian's Bistro, it is cheap in comparison to other Disney all you care to enjoy meals.
It is not character dining.
It's not character dining, but the food is very comparable to like a garden grill. It was very fresh, kind of same vibe. Like you get a meat, and
I think it's a better garden grill though.
I do too. I like it a lot better.
The buttery pull apart rolls.
Yeah, and they have the dessert is very similar to what you get at Ohana. I honestly think I liked it better at Sebastian's Bistro.
Pineapple coconut bread pudding.
Yes.
You can't even taste the coconut. I don't know what they're...
He doesn't like coconut, but he loved it.
Yeah, it comes with that caramel sauce. Guys, it is literally just the most amazing dessert.
And I love Caribbean Beach. I love just that strip of the Skyliner. So it was just a very cool vibe. Really enjoyed it. Did we also go to Phantasmic that night? I think we did.
I think, yes, we definitely did.
And that was, of course, a wonderful time. Great way to kick off the trip.
And I cried.
I think I did too. Emotions were running high that day.
Yeah, that had been a very long day.
It was very stressful, and we were just happy to be there in one piece. So that was an extra special Phantasmic.
Highlights from the next day. It was an Epcot day. It was a full Epcot day.
We were there for Festival of the Arts, Farts. So we enjoyed all the food booths. We rope dropped, of course, rode everything. Our newest life hack is to do single rider for Remy's. Saved us so much time. We've waited in the line for like 30, 40 minutes, and we do single rider and can get done in 5, and sometimes we're even still riding together.
Yeah.
Because their operations are questionable there when it comes to single rider. They just like, I don't think they get the concept of like, it's just one person filling the row, because a lot of times they'll just take a whole cart of single riders, and I'm like, that's not how this is supposed to be.
I've always been a big proponent of trying to ride as many rides as possible at Epcot in the morning, and then the entire afternoon and evening is spent for like eating and shows.
Yeah, and casually going through the World Showcase, so you can take your time and go into it. I do remember this was the trip we tried the matcha.
Oh, it was the matcha ice cream
in the Japanese store, and it's behind the counter, and they keep it in a little freezer, so you have to ask for it. But it was delicious. Jeff had turned into a matcha fan after this. Highly recommend, and it was pretty cheap too. It was a pretty easy snack, so that was a really great thing that we found.
And dinner was a friend's favorite of ours.
Ashley and Braxton's favorite. We went to Nine Dragons finally, and that was a fun little time.
You want to talk about the portion sizes?
Okay, so I have been told the portion sizes were huge. So I was prepared. I got I think it was like a...
You got a honey sesame chicken, I
yeah,
think.
something like that. So I was expecting so I got a big bowl. But the inner bowl was like this small, and so I had this much of food. Now Jeff over here got like a ginormous plate.
It was like the Szechuan beef.
And it was super spicy too, and he was feeling
that. Was a bad night.
Yeah. But so we were kind of joking over my portion size, and it really was filling though. Like Jeff was like, I think you're gonna need more food, and like he thought I was like just trying to be polite because the server was nearby, but like it really was filling, and I was fine the rest of the evening. But I was kind of shocked compared to his portion size. It was quite small.
Yeah, like mine was it was massive. It was like a soup bowl. Like, think of a ramen bowl, but I think it came with like glass noodles, and the beef was really good. But yeah, my goodness, it was so spicy, and I paid for it later.
Yeah. We also got to see a little bit of the Broadway performer. We didn't like get seating or anything. We were just kind of standing in the back, just like casually watching.
Do you remember the Broadway? Was it Beauty and the Beast?
It was Beauty and the Beast. And it was really cool to see like actual like Broadway performers. It was really great.
It was so cold that night.
We went in February, and there was a huge cold streak in Florida. It damaged a lot of like the plants and the palm trees. So it was very cold, and we'll talk more about that with our Magic Kingdom day, but unusually cold for Florida. And we had been to Florida in February before in 2025 with the family trip, and we were like, it was hot when we were there, so this was kind of shocking to see the differences in the years.
Yeah. Any other highlights from that day? We skipping right to Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, so we left on Saturday. Sunday was our only full day at Epcot. Now we are at Monday at Magic Kingdom. And let me tell you, if we weren't at Disney World, we would not have been outside, and we would have been miserable because it was so cold. I mean, it was like, 48 degrees?
I mean, we were both in sweatpants and sweatshirts and jackets, basically like what we would wear up north. You could see your breath when you were breathing, and the coolest thing happened. we were one of the first people in the park. And we were the first people to get on Tron that day.
We were also the first one to make it to the gate.
Yeah, we were the first people in line at Tron. And we had hurried through the line and through like storing your bags and stuff in the Tron line, where we were the only people on our train when we went. And so we're front row. It's so cold that literally like tears are flowing down your face because it's just so like you're going fast and it's cold. Your nose is running. But it was incredible. It was just a really cool experience. We just thought it was so cool. And I also got a picture. I'll see you. We were the first people in Tomorrowland, and I thought that was a really cool time.
Yeah, I remember we were the first people up to the gate. We were the first people Tomorrowland, and the first people on the Tron light cycle run. I mean, and the video is iconic because like our jackets are blowing, and it's just hilarious.
Yeah, that was a really special memory. But we also that day we went to the Diamond Horseshoe, which we had been to Liberty Tree Tavern before, so it's the same concept, same food. They share a kitchen, but this is more Western style. And we just wanted to be able to compare the two. Also, we like Liberty Tree Tavern's food. I liked the vibe because it was more intimate and it was less busy. But I thought, for whatever reason, and there's probably no sense in this, I thought the food at Liberty Tree was better. I don't know if it was maybe just like an off day or something, but
I think
like,
it's just coincidence, but
yeah,
who knows?
I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was better when we were at Liberty Tree, which probably makes no sense considering they share a kitchen.
Yeah, and that was pretty much it. We did Haunted Mansion after dinner, and then we bolted to the airport, and then we got back and all that, and like I think we got like 5 hours of sleep that night in the La Quinta, and then the next morning we took the car to the dealership and we just went on our merry way.
Unfortunately, it wasn't the best hotel stay when we had to get back to Pittsburgh, but it was kind of an emergency situation, so we made do with what we had. But while we were in Disney, we also stayed at All Star Music. No notes about that. It was a great stay. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm a big believer. If you're gonna spend all day in the parks, All Star more than suffices.
Yeah. I will say I don't really care for sports. I didn't think sports was the cleanest when we went. We still have to go to movies, so that might be, we're thinking probably a next year trip when we finally go complete the trifecta of all the All-Stars, but I have no problem with movies. We were like kind of in the back for this one, and that was quite a bit of a hike, but it was cheap and the rooms were clean, so other than that, we didn't really, have any issues.
Yeah, that was pretty much the February trip. It was short.
Yeah, it was short. But we weren't gone for very long because we went back in April for a whole week and we stayed at Pop Century, one of our favorite resorts, and we stayed in a preferred room, and now I am spoiled and I always want a preferred room because it was super close to the Skyliner. It was super convenient. I loved it. So I guess let's talk a little bit more about that trip. We ate at a lot of new restaurants.
Yeah. I mean, we went with our friend Vanessa. It was not a Kaitlyn and Jeff trip. We had +1, and we did stay a preferred room together. And guys, it is true. The preferred room is absolutely the move by the pool.
This was also the first time we were there since they did some renovations to Pop. I really liked it. I enjoyed the coffee bar in the food court. That was really convenient and nice. But we did a lot of new restaurants, a mix of new and favorites. So
let's start it off with STK brunch.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of food.
It was all you could eat.
Yeah, and the price was very good, very very convenient. We enjoyed our meal. I remember there was a couple sitting like right across from us.
Forgot about that.
They did not enjoy their meal and they complained and they left.
They should have gotten the all you can eat.
Yeah.
You can. It's one of those places like boat rights where like you can get an all you care to enjoy platter, or you can get like just a limited like entree. They got a limited entree and waited a while, and I think they paid the price for it.
Yeah, I would definitely go back again.
I would too.
It was really great. What else did we do that day?
What day even was it? We're on Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we didn't go to a park. We had to have eaten. Oh, that was Chef Mickey's.
Oh, okay, a classic. We saw the Fab Five.
Yeah.
Fab Five. Chef Mickey's in our eyes can never do any wrong. It's just, classic comfort food. No notes on that. That was a really great time. We only did 3 park days. We did Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Magic Kingdom. So when we went to Animal Kingdom, we did get a new restaurant. Actually, technically 2. We went to Pizzafari, and it was, puffy pizza, and it is what it is.
It's okay.
Yeah. Nothing really to write home about, but we did go to Tusker House for dinner.
Which we had already reviewed Tusker House brunch, but we had never done Tusker House dinner.
I will say, it's very similar to Boma in where there's a lot of African-inspired dishes. However, I like Boma better because I felt like there were more food options for both like more American style food and also trying African food. I struggled a little bit with African food at Tusker House, and there wasn't a whole lot of other options for people who are less adventurous. It also was a smaller menu, so for that, I would say I prefer it just for breakfast. But, I mean, it wasn't bad or anything. Jeff really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, Tusker House breakfast, it rivals Boma. I think Boma is probably still the best if I really had to compare the two. But my goodness, Tusker House absolutely is amazing for brunch. I loved it for dinner, but I'm also more adventurous when it comes to these foods. So, like, if you're a more adventurous person, absolutely do Tusker House dinner. It's worth it. It's awesome. Character interactions, exquisite. Like, no notes. I really liked it.
Yeah. So, anything else on that day?
I think that was it. I don't remember what we did, but if I remember later in the program, I'll try and bring it up. But this moves on to Tuesday of the trip.
Tuesday was a rest day. Jeff got up and he wanted to go have some little adventure, and he went over to Primo Piatto.
It was my first of 2 experiences of Primo Piatto. I had already been beforehand. I got the Croque Monsieur, I think. It's the ham sandwich covered in cheese. It was good. It's covered in cheese and egg. It was good. The second time I went on Thursday, sneak peek, I got the lemon blueberry pancakes. I don't even like lemon desserts or lemon sweets, but it was really good. So get the lemon blueberry pancakes from Primo Piatto. But back to Tuesday.
We also went to Bar Riva, and I'm still thinking about that appetizer, the arancini balls. Oh my gosh.
The burger was good too.
It was, and I got like a pasta dish. It was good. I would get it again. I'm also a sucker for any pasta, so really enjoyed Bar Riva, and our service was really good too.
It was.
Trying to think, that was our rest day.
That was a pool day.
We did a pool day.
We needed it.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
It was really nice to just hang out by the pool. We also, for dinner, where did we go for dinner?
That was Ohana.
Oh, well, that can go no wrong. Now, we have been to Ohana before. It was a new experience for Vanessa, but we really enjoyed it. We also took a ride on the monorail, and so that was always really fun. No other notes on that. I mean, Ohana's always good.
Yeah. If you want to see our Ohana review from beforehand, we have breakfast and dinner. Go ahead and look at the past videos, but we'll just move on for time's sake on this one.
We also went mini golfing that day. We've never done mini golfing at Disney. It was super fun. It was free if you're staying at a Disney hotel, so use that benefit. It's really fun. nice thing to do on a rest day.
Yeah, and I believe that those coupons come like a couple of weeks beforehand when you book with Disney.
Yeah, it does. Or you can pick them up at the front desk when you check in.
But yeah, I highly suggest the mini golf.
Yeah. So when we went to Epcot, it was the Flower and Garden Festival. So at this point now, we've been to all the festivals. I still think my favorite is Food and Wine, but I also really like Farts.
I really liked Festival of the Holidays, though.
I mean, yeah, that one was really, I mean, they're all good because Flower and Garden was very good too.
It had great food, guys.
It wasn't my favorite out of the rest, but it was, I mean, the festival's a festival. It was super fun. We tried lots of really great food. I think we were on the dining plan on this trip, and we go back and forth on whether it's worth it or not. But we decided to just do it, and we definitely used all of our snack credits on this day. We got the use out of that. One highlight I remember, not festival specific, but I did try the maple popcorn and the Ottawa apple in Canada. Both are really good. I really enjoyed that. We've turned into a popcorn bucket family, so.
I heard the popcorn is better in Germany, the caramel popcorn, and I tend to agree. The maple popcorn wasn't bad. I was a little underwhelmed by the maple popcorn.
Maybe we should try the caramel popcorn when we go next.
Yeah, well, you said you wanted to go back anyway to that little German place and try the Blondie bar or something, or the butter bar.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, highlights. We do need to update a restaurant, unfortunately. We went to Teppan Edu for dinner.
And unfortunately, since the last time we went, which was on our honeymoon in August of 2023, they had changed their menu slightly, and we did not like it as good as we had in the past. So that's an unfortunate. It was still good, but we also have Benihana at home, and we love Benihana, and it's very hard to top. And unfortunately, Teppan Edu was just not at that caliber.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't know whether we have rose-colored glasses on the honeymoon, but like, it just did not hit like I thought it would. I mean, it was good.
Of course, the service was phenomenal because our servers were from Japan.
So was our chef. I mean,
it was incredible. I mean, those people were incredible. It was just the menu was slightly different. We keep saying that we remember fried rice, and there was not any fried rice.
Because they made the fried rice in a Mickey shape. Like, it was a Mickey shaped fried rice. And I swear I remember that.
Yeah. So that was a little disappointing. It was still good though. I remember the dessert was like I think it was the like matcha ice cream, and it was really good. It was some kind of matcha dessert.
Yeah, we both got matcha, and Vanessa got, I think it was like a molten lava cake, and I think she also liked that.
Yeah.
It was for an upcharge though. I don't know why they upcharged it, but
yeah.
Once again, it was part of the disappointment there.
Yeah. So the next day we did another rest day on Thursday. We went to Deluxe Burger, also a hidden gem at Disney Springs. It was so good. All of the little sauces that you could try.
And there was like 10 of them.
Yeah, and when we tried them all. And didn't we get milkshakes too?
Yep, sure did. And those were good.
Everything there was really good. And it was like empty.
Fries were good.
We basically rope dropped it, but it was awesome.
Yeah, guys, quick service. If you really do want like a good quick service, Deluxe Burger, man, it blew me away.
Yeah. And we also did something a little different today. We went thrift shopping, and so we had to spend quite a bit on Ubers, but it was worth it just for what we wanted to do that day. Of course, we went to the Orlando Premium Outlets to head up the Character Warehouse, shop around there.
These were the Vineland outlets, correct?
Yes, at Vineland. And then we went to Recycle the Magic, and that was pretty far out of the bubble, so it's not really something easy to get to, especially if you don't have a car, but it was worth it. It was very cool. Probably something we'd go like once a year or two.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Lot of vintage stuff. Not even like necessarily Disney stuff. Like I got Star Wars action figures there that I thought were pretty cool.
I liked looking through all the cast member name badges to see if I could try to find a Kaitlyn. I couldn't, but you never know. Maybe when I go back next, I will.
Big highlights. We went to the Florida Mall for the first time.
It has one of the last remaining Sears, and we were there.
We made sure to document the moment.
I wanted to go to Primark because I knew they had a big Disney collection, and I got several things from there. They are bringing a Primark over to Vineland, so we won't have to go that far out, which is good. So I don't know when it's coming to Vineland, but it is probably soon. And then for dinner, we went back to 1900 Park Fair, another classic. It's still our number one overall ranked restaurant. It's just so good.
Their pasta there, like they have a mac and cheese, which is really good, but then they have that lemon cavatappi pasta.
I dream about that pasta. It's so good.
Between that and those little chocolate warm cake desserts. Oh my gosh.
And you want to talk about our two character experiences?
Oh yeah, like I'll talk about Tiana because Tiana was more me. I was eating gumbo at the time that Tiana came to the table. It's Tiana, Aladdin, Mirabelle, and Cinderella, the four that visit you for the character dining. And Tiana's like, "Oh, would you like it spicier?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I could always use it spicier." And she leaves for, I don't know, like 2 or 3 minutes after the interaction. She comes back with like the smallest bottle of Tabasco sauce. And I just thought that was just such an incredible touch. I love the character experiences there.
And that's not all. So I had a really cool interaction with Mirabelle. I had on a celebration button because I was getting ready to start a new job. And so we were celebrating me starting my new job in my next chapter. And she asked me, "Oh, what's your job?" And I said, "Oh, I'm going to be a benefits analyst." And she said, "Whoa, that's a lot of big words." And we just thought that was so fun and like so Mirabelle, and it was just a really cool interaction and made me feel special, and we all really enjoyed that.
The wishing ceremony, like I'm telling you, like sometimes there's some things at Disney where like you say like, "Oh man, that's kind of cheesy." And it kind of is, but man, I love it. I'm so glad they do it. Like I get into it no matter what. I cry, and like it literally is just like you write your wish on your sheet, and like we all say it together. But like, my goodness, it's such a nice little touch, and I love that restaurant.
Yeah.
It is my number one. I think it is my number one.
Yeah. So our last day, we went to Magic Kingdom, and we do have a new restaurant on this. So
before we talk about the new restaurant, the footlong hot dogs at anywhere. I went to Casey's Corner for lunch, but the footlong hot dogs at Disney anywhere, undefeated, man. Those things are meaty. Those things are worth the price. Don't get the regular hot dog. Just get the footlong hot dog. It's so worth it, and it's so good. Continue though.
So we went to Tony's Town Square for dinner. We've heard mixed reviews on it. Some people compare it to Olive Garden. Now, we love Olive Garden, so for us, we were like, this should be an easy win. And it was, in our opinion. We got the tower of the breadsticks with the cheese that you pull over it. I wish we got 2. It was fantastic. Loved our food. Our pasta was great. And we got cannolis for dessert, and they were delicious. I would go back in an instant.
My goodness, guys, the cannolis. I think I had a birthday cannoli and a regular cannoli, and that garlic bread powder with the Alfredo sauce on top. It was so good. I mean, if I could take it out, like if I could order takeout just for that bread, I would.
Yeah, I mean, it was so good. I really enjoyed it. Definitely would recommend Tony's Town Square.
But I think that was pretty much it for that day.
We got to do some new stuff. So Buzz Lightyear was open, very recently before we came on the trip, so we got to do that for the first time. It was really cool. The refurb was definitely needed. Really enjoyed the ride.
It was definitely an upgraded experience and totally worth it.
Yeah.
It was also the last time that we rode Carousel of Progress, unknowingly at the time.
Yeah, we had no idea. I mean, we knew that there was going to be a refurb because they had talked about it.
They had announced the closing date, though.
Yeah, so we unknowingly saw the Carousel of Progress in its current form for the last time, which is a big sad because I love that ride so much. But we're excited to see the refresh next year in 2027.
But yeah, so that brings us to Saturday, where we tried 2 new restaurants, and they both were incredible.
They
so
both slapped.
Let's start with brunch. Summer House on the Lake brunch and cookie bar.
The vibes were immaculate. They put us out on the back porch. We had a view of the water. We could see the hot air balloon thing. It was incredible. 10 out of 10.
What did you get?
I think I got like a breakfast platter. Like I got like scrambled eggs and bacon and toast and something really good. I'm not like a huge big breakfast eater, but I mean, it was delicious for what I wanted. And also, I mean, the cookies, they were so good. I understand when people compare it to Gideon's and you're like, oh, well, it's just as good as Gideon's. I mean, I personally think Gideon's is better, but I like overall Gideon's is better, but I like Summer House's cookies better, in my opinion.
Let me tell you, Gideon's has some good cookies, and I'm a Gideon's cult member. And the sea salt chocolate chip, I would say, was probably on par with Gideon's. The banana Thai cookie is the best cookie I've ever had in my entire life. Ever. I have no notes for that. That thing was so good. And my breakfast tostadas were amazing. I cannot recommend Summer House on the Lake for brunch enough because it was just so good. Vibes immaculate, lake incredible, beautiful day.
I just know we're gonna have to take Ashley and Braxton there someday. I think they would really enjoy that place.
I think they would.
We also got beignets, so took the boat over before all the controversial boat and bus changes.
We headed over to Port Orleans just to walk around. We wanted the boat ride, and I was super full.
Yeah.
Like, I was so full.
We love that resort. It's one of my favorites. And unfortunately, we've only stayed there once for one night, so we're going to have to do that in the future. But we just kind of took in the vibes, walked off our food a little while, and enjoyed the boat ride. So then we came back to Disney Springs because we went to Polite Pig.
And first of all, it was just hilarious because we had more than enough quick service credits to go around. We had ordered like 4 meals, we ordered like 4 waters, like a couple of slushies, which were really good. I don't even remember what I got.
It was kind of comical. I think all of the employees in there were like, there's no way you guys are going to eat that food. And we pretty much did. We
ate about 60% of the food. We had 4 meals, including one was a platter.
Yeah, and we cleaned it up pretty good.
It was, the funniest part was we had a single table for 2 people. They made us move tables because there was so much food. But guys, the ribs, the brisket, the pork, I don't think there was a single thing I didn't like there.
I know. Everything was really good. And I'm not a huge barbecue person, but I enjoyed it.
Sweet potato fries, mac and cheese. Their coleslaw was good. I think there was one thing I didn't like, and I don't know if it was the coleslaw or there was something else, but sweet potato fries, you and I destroyed those. And the mac and cheese was just rich.
Yeah.
Highly recommend Polite Pig. Maybe get less than 4 meals, but honestly, it was so good. It was so good.
Yeah. So that was pretty much the highlights of our April trip, but don't worry, we're going back in 3 weeks. We'll be back for our anniversary trip in August.
It'll be our 3-year anniversary.
Time flies.
And we'll give you guys kind of a snapshot, because obviously we'll do a trip review, but new restaurants. As I go through, as I try to scan through my brain for the new restaurants.
Before you say that, we rented points with the DVC rental store, not sponsored, but we do like them. And we're doing a split stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge and the boardwalk with a boardwalk view. So we're super excited. I think this is gonna ruin us because this is, I would say, really the first time we're staying deluxe. I don't try to count Old Key West because it's kind of different, but we are super, super pumped for this trip.
Bunch of new restaurants. We got, here I'll just go through a small list. We got Ackersus for dinner. We got Jico for dinner. We got Cinderella's Royal Table for dinner. We're going to Crystal Palace for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Sanaa, the Sanaa quick service breakfast. We are doing the Boathouse for dinner. Let me try. Oh, we're doing the Pizza Window in Italy. We're doing Geo 82 for the first time. Yorkshire, the Yorkshire Fish and Chips place for the first time. Katsura Grill for the first time. What else we got? I'm trying to go through. There's so many experiences. Topolino's Terrace for the first time.
For dinner.
Are
we going to Il Molino?
We're going to Il Molino. That's a first time.
We're also doing the Keys to the Kingdom tour. So I'm super excited about that and getting to go into the tunnels. That's going to be a really cool time.
And if you thought we were done with the new restaurants, nope. We got Hollywood Brown Derby.
Oh my gosh,
for dinner.
It just keeps going.
Cape May Cafe for breakfast, and we finish it off with Beaches and Cream for lunch.
Oh man, I'm not ready.
Wow, a lot of new places.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good.
We normally try to balance out the new places and the places that we've been to. We try to do 50-50, but man, now that I'm kind of listing off places, a lot of new places for this trip.
We go pretty hard on our anniversary trips. So this is going to be a good one. Can't wait to talk more about it.
It's also going to be during D23.
Yeah, maybe something cool will happen while we're there. We
So
don't know.
We'll be at Hollywood Studios the day that apparently the Monsters Inc. new door coaster and land, they're going to announce something big for that maybe. So hey, that's our prediction there, but we'll be there. Let's see if it actually happens.
Yeah.
But
we got lots of fun trips planned after that. We've got one in the fall, we've got one in January, and we're also going on our first Disney cruise together. And then we're taking my family to Disney in May. So we've got lots of fun things on the horizon, stuff that we'll be excited to talk and share about. But let us know in the comments if there's anything you have questions about, anything you want us to talk more about. Final thoughts, Jeff?
I don't think I have any final thoughts. I think we hit all the highlights. We'll probably come back on here, maybe give some food rankings, because we've gone through a lot of food. That seems to be I'd say a good 40 to 50% of our podcasts are talking about food and stuff like that. So I'd like to finally give like a ranking of our foods. And maybe even talk about like our most special trips, maybe like a top 3 like most special trips. So that might be in the works. So, continue to like and subscribe, and we'll just go from there.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you real soon.